Well, my Mad as a Hatter review is somehow still up, and I haven't been disposed of by Warner Brothers representatives yet, so I'm gonna take a gamble and try to review another episode of Batman. So I am a greedy, horrible girl, and I have 3 entire boyfriends from the Batman canon. The Mad Hatter, who I established my love for in the first Selfship review video, the Scarecrow, my beautiful Dark Prince of the Night, and the goddamn stupid freaking dumb idiot dipshit Riddler. The Riddler was the first one I fell for. I remember it so clearly that it's honestly embarrassing. September 2024, I was spending the night at my dad's. I had successfully bullied my father into installing Arkham Asylum on his PS5 so we could play together and pass the controller back and forth. My dad is actually the reason that Batman is so much a part of my life, and also the reason I'm a gamer, so we both especially bond over the Batman games. And as the Robin to my dad's Batman, I was there to give catty commentary and be my usual charmingly annoying self. When suddenly I shut the hell up because old Riddle Me Tits started talking, and I could not stop swooning over what a nice voice he had. Does he not realize that, like, you're busy?
Dazzling selection of challenges and puzzles around Arkham. Can you solve them all? Will you find all my trophies? Are you ready to give up?
Eddie, shut up. My poor dad was there with absolutely no clue what was happening in his daughter's filthy little Selfship brain. Like, I had played Asylum before, 100 times. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But for some reason now, out of fucking nowhere, I was struck with the Selfship feelings that make a Selfshipper stop and think, "Oh, fuck!" My dad went to bed and I stayed up much later like I normally do. And suddenly the Riddler just became my next fictional boyfriend. Me, a grown-ass woman on my dad's couch, everyone's asleep and I'm just in my own head going, "What the fuck, man?" As I stare at the 58th fucking fan art that I found that night. Some Selfshippers like to have a cheeky little narrative that if we're thinking a lot about a particular character, it's cause that character is demanding attention. And god, there has never been a more embarrassingly desperate for attention dipshit than this man. Whether I wanted to be or not, I was consumed with adoration for Edward fucking Nigma. The guy who talks shit to me while I'm solving his gay little puzzles and his fail cringe escape rooms and his dumb Mario Kart bullshit in Arkham Knight.
It's a linear chord.
Just leave me alone! It has not changed once! The whole time I'm sitting there like, Riddler, I love you. You're so smart, Eddie. You're so scrunkly, my little scrunkle meow meow idiot. So when I started rewatching Batman, the animated series, I was so excited after seeing Scarecrow and Mad Hatter more than a few times. Like, oh boy, when do I get to see my dumb fuck Riddle Man? Turns out the first Riddler episode isn't until episode 41? I was watching in order, and for some reason I am opposed to skipping around, even in a series where every episode is a self-contained story. So my stupid ass slogged through the 2-parter Heart of Steel, knowing that my Prince of Puzzles was awaiting me on the other side. Fun episodes, really, and like genuinely fascinating to see an early 90s take on AI, especially during a present where AI is rapidly becoming a huge problem. And honestly, really cool and epic concepts to think real deeply about, but unfortunately I just wanted to see my high diddle riddle idiot so bad, okay? My brain was mush. There was no way I could contemplate the current state of AI and how AI art is a mockery of human creativity and how generating the power to keep AI running is destroying the planet and comparing it to a couple episodes of Batman from the 1990s! Anyway, I can't wait to roast Eddie to death, so let's begin, shall we? I am reviewing the episode If You're So Smart, Why Aren't You Rich? From Batman the Animated Series. We open up on Competitron. No, Google Docs, do not autocorrect Competitron to competition. It's a super dope, epic name for a business, and you will respect it.
Miss Welbeck,
Yes, Mr. Mockridge?
has Edward Nigma come in yet?
I don't think so.
Good. If you need me, I'll be down on the 8th floor.
God, the first clip is some guy like, oh, thank fuck Eddie isn't here yet. Same, buddy. Goddamn, I can't stand that guy. Oh, fuck, he's here. So Bro comes in and he's got his nose stuck in a crossword puzzle because of course he does. Ah, yes, a 9-letter word for gobbledygook. Veneneni. My favorite is this random C not attached to anything. Pretty sure the letter between O and C is F because this word looks like famine. OFC. Like, of course, of cunt, I don't know. Then we have bangers here like Ilat, Glad, and Ueu. I love old cartoons because of shit like this. It's so fucking funny to just pause and look at it. I don't know, there's a certain charm about it, like, wow, so human. If you asked me to draw a crossword puzzle, I'd do the same shit. Like, I don't know, dog, nobody's gonna see this for longer than 2 seconds, so might as well. Except for Hope the Princess, she's probably gonna pause here like some kind of dumbass. So then he just decides that he's fucking done with this completely unfinished crossword, so he throws it away and we get this fucking panning shot of this guy smirking, and then... Apparently that's his office, or was his office, and now apparently it's not.
Where's my office? My door was right here. Was is right.
Door's locked, name plaque is gone, the janitor dumps the plaque in the trash where Eddie also belongs. The smirky guy turns out to be a fucking douchebag! Who would have guessed the smartly dressed capitalism man was a horrible person?
You're out of here. You're history. You're fired. Comprende?
Have you lost what passes for your mind?
Fucking based, Eddie. Go off.
I created the riddle of the Minotaur game. This company is making millions from my genius.
It turns out that Eddie made the Riddle of the Minotaur, making him an epic MLG game dev. LMG gamers! When will Eddie call me his little pog champ? So it seems like Eddie was intent on suing the company for royalties because his game is making this company millions and then is so fucking epic of him. Mockridge is like, nuh-uh, and claims that the company did all the work making that money, which is very cash money of him. Derogatory. He pulls out the work for hire contract that apparently Eddie game dev Nigma had signed. And I'm not a lawyer or a business bitch, so take this with a grain of salt, but from what I can tell, it basically says, fuck you, Eddie, you don't get any money, and we all hate you. Edward is outraged and tells Mockridge that his greed is
There's no match for an intellect like mine.
because that's a totally normal thing to say. So then Mockridge is like,
Oh, yeah? Then tell me something, Eddie. If you're so smart, why aren't you rich?
oh hell yeah, title drop, let's go! We cut to 2 years later, and Mockridge is giving an absolutely riveting presentation to Bruce Wayne and Lucius Fox, boasting that he owns all of the Riddle of the Minotaur, and even making a comment like,
And if we'd had to pay royalties on all that to the creator.
and that there's merchandising, and that they have an amusement park based on the game. Thankfully, Competitron owns all of that, so he can just sell the company to Wayne Enterprises and line his pockets with a hefty paycheck. Bruce is like, shut the hell up, holy shit, I already said yes. And Mockridge is like, heh, based. Oh fuck, what is that out the window? And get this, across the street, there's a building and there's a marquee, and on that marquee that is viewable via the window in this room where this meeting is taking place, a riddle scrolls across it that directly addresses him. The message reads as follows. Mockridge, a riddle for you. Why do multi-million-dollar deals break down in the wasteland? Can we be real here for a sec? Like, this would freak me the fuck out. Like, that's insane. Eddie really, like, went all out for this. Like, this is his first time establishing contact with Mockridge again, right? And he found out where Mockridge is, found out what room of this building he's in, and by luck, I'm keeping this take. I don't even care about all the stumbles. He finds out what room and realizes, oh, there's a building viewable via this window in this room where he's going to be standing on this side of the desk. And he's like, oh, there's a marquee that you can visibly see. I'm going to put my fucking riddle on that. Like, it's so scary. Like, that's fucking terrifying. Understandably, Mockridge flips out.
We'll have to wrap this up later, guys. Something's come up.
He leaves like a little weenie, and Bruce and Lucius notice the riddle, and Bruce spends the night pondering it like the ponderous ponderer he is. We move to the Batcave, where Dick is putting the Batcomputer to good use by playing this cool epic game called Riddle of the Minotaur, which was made entirely and solely by Competitron and nobody else. Honestly, if I were a Robin, I'd probably use it for games too. Catch me playing Minecraft and Pal World on that shit. Sorry, Bruce, can't fight crime, too busy making cute little guys manufacture guns.
Master Dick, that must be quite a computer game to be worth tying up a $50 million computer.
Not a game, Alfred. The game. Riddle of the Minotaur. It's really cool, look.
Huh? Are those Mario noises?
Riddle of the Minotaur. It's really cool, look.
Oh, so when I do a review of a Batman cartoon, WB is like, weh, copyright, but when they take Nintendo noises, it's totally fine. Okay, neat. Man, Eddie, you really must be a genius if you somehow stole Mario noises and managed not to get sued by Nintendo. Also, this game low-key sucks. The whole time Dick is showing Alfred the game, Bruce is having a fucking crisis trying to figure out this riddle.
Wasteland. Wasteland.
Man, I really want to play some Fallout 4 suddenly.
But you've got to solve all these riddles. What is the shortest distance between a point in Nome, Alaska and a point in Miami, Florida? Oh, a straight line, what else?
Dick continues playing the game, and Alfred shooketh by this little tidbit, the Hand of Fate, which I guess picks you up and takes you somewhere else in the maze if you fuck up.
That's the Hand of Fate. When you make a mistake, it picks you up and takes you to another part of the maze.
Doesn't Mockridge own a club downtown called the Wasteland?
The Wasteland? It's a dead end, see?
Dick, stop playing your stupid video game. I figured out the riddle, come on! So here we are at the club, the wasteland, where, oh, I'm sorry, I mean the Wastin Land, where Mockridge is wandering around calling out for Eddie, trying to find out where this idiot is. Listen, I cannot express how fucking embarrassing it is for me to sit here and be like, I think the Riddler's hot, and then he's like, this.
Decode that message all by yourself, Mockridge? Or did you have help?
I'll be in the middle of like an Arkham Knight stream and then the Riddler starts going off. And most players would be like, wow, this guy's fucking annoying. But not me. Not me. I savor that shit. It's probably about the one time I shut the fuck up on my stream. No, Jonathan.
I thoughtfully located my next challenge by Divinity Churchyard Detective.
That's not him.
So that you can desperately pray for help in a...
It's the other guy. The way you... Shut up! I just can't get enough of motherfucker Ultimate yapping about how much better he is than everyone else. Anyway, sorry, I just hate this guy so much. That's why I can't stop fucking talking about how much I love him.
You're trespassing, Nigma. Get out.
Holy shit, Mockridge, that's exactly how I feel about the guy. That is almost word for word what I said that night when I was playing Arkham Asylum with my dad.
You don't understand. I have a proposition for you.
You've come up with a new game?
Oh yeah, definitely. He came up with a new game and wants to tell you about it. It worked so well for him the first time.
This? No, this puzzle is far more than any mere game. Wouldn't you agree? Or do you need to try it yourself? Solve it. Then we'll talk.
Stupid hot Riddler. Mockridge struggles to solve whatever the fuck this is, and Eddie's loving it.
Ugh! What is this? Some kind of extortion scheme?
You think I want money? Not anymore. What I want now is you.
Oh my god, Eddie, if you were gay for Mockridge the whole time, you should have just told him. Nah, he has a couple of dorks grab Mockridge, but thankfully Batman is right on time to save the day.
Empty.
Oh.
Well, bat something or other, isn't it? Who invited you?
God, the fucking unspoken levels of Riz on this man. I know it's a low-hanging fruit, but I gotta make the joke. He's the fucking Riddler, guys.
You know what happens to gate crashers? They have to match wits with the Riddler.
Whose gate do I gotta crash to get this man to match wits with me? Come on, Eddie, come get me. It'd be so easy to outsmart me and such an ego stroke for you. Please, 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 please.
The Riddler.
I'm losing it. He's like, who?
What is that, Nigma? Some kind of joke on your name?
Nigma?
My. Can we actually have a brain beneath that pointy cowl of ours? So tell me, have you brawn to match?
God, what the fuck? He has such a good voice. I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. He unleashes his dorks on Batman and Robin, and the fight is on. With Batman easily parrying this idiot and Robin kicking this guy in the ass. What a cute little dweeb. Eddie and Mockridge just watch, and Riddler clicks a button on his cane, which starts the epic disco light show and makes everything much groovier than before. The lights get faster as the fight goes on, and eventually it's on fire. Now everything in the goddamn building is on fire, and things are getting spicy. Eddie back here struts all confidently with Mockridge in tow and handcuffs him to the door. When will Eddie handcuff me to the... So finally, after a long fight and a fucking fire, the two dorks are taken care of with big thanks to Robin. I love this little brief shot of Batman smiling at Robin like a proud, grateful dad. It's so fucking cute. The Coney Island Disco Palace lights give up finally and fall to the floor, but thankfully Batman shoves Robin out of the way.
Well done, Batman. But have you wits enough to save two people at the same time? It's my own variation on the Chinese finger puzzle.
Batman, you gotta help me. I can pay you, Batman. Anything you want. Batman!
So, Batman opts for saving Robin first, so Riddler gets away with Mockridge.
Hey, it's getting hot in here. Get me out of this thing.
Shut the fuck up, Robin. I don't care that you're on fire. So Robin's like, okay, what did you mean? A joke on his name? Do you know this guy? And Bruce is like, yeah, duh, I know everything.
His name's Nigma. Edward Nigma.
I get it. Enigma, meaning a puzzle or riddle, an enigma.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you. I could not have pieced that together. Robin notices the Coney Island Disco Palace light show has continued, affecting all of Gotham City this time, as lights flash on and off in a seemingly random way. I just want to say that I figured it out that it was Morse code, like the instant Robin pointed it out. I'm so smart, please notice me, Eddie! So as Batman starts to puzzle it out, we move to the Gotham Light Power building, I guess, where Riddler has taken over in order to flash his cool, epic Morse code message. No doubt disrupting thousands of lives and causing so much chaos just to get his dumb little hint to Batman. Riddler remarks that his stunt should get Batman's attention. Downfall Timeline Charlie Brown over here is like, why, you got the guy you wanted, and Eddie's like, actually, Batman knows who I am. Robin asks what the fuck the Morse code message was, and Batman says,
When is the Minotaur's owner as high as an elephant's high?
Okay, and I would like to just say that I knew it was the opening from Oklahoma, the line in Oklahoma the musical. I recognize it from the opening song, in which he sings, there's a bright golden haze on the meadow, there's a bright golden haze on the meadow, and the corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing right up to... Robin's like, what the fuck is high as the elephant's eye? And Batman just...
Corn.
And immediately I was like, haha, corn, okay, corn, maze, Minotaur maze, okay, it's like the maze of the Minotaur, the riddle of the Minotaur. Eddie, please notice me.
Corn?
From an old song lyric, before your time.
So what's he saying? When Mockridge is corny? When Mockridge is in the corn?
Dick, Richard, use your brain. One time. He asks what another word for corn is, and after Robin offers kernel and cob, Batman answers it for him, deducing that the word is maze. So his big Batman brain leads him right to the maze at the Riddle of the Minotaur amusement park, where sure enough, Eddie's got his projector all ready and raring to go the instant they walk up.
Where's Mockridge?
In the center of the maze, along with the Minotaur robot. I programmed it to destroy him at exactly 4:30 a.m.
Ah, yes, the writer's barely disguised fetish. Eddie claims that the Minotaur will absolutely eviscerate the shit out of Mockridge at 4:30 a.m., which is apparently in less than 10 minutes, so good luck with that shit, Batman!
Throw down your utility belts. It'll be more interesting that way, don't you think?
So Batman and Robin oblige because Edward is hoping Batman's bat pants will fall down and he'll get to see his bat dick, and then he finally lets them into the maze. They walk very leisurely inside, as though a man's life isn't on the line.
Oh, and by the way, you'll have to answer the riddle of the Minotaur, too.
I can't wait.
Batman's already so fucking done with this. He's like, fuck, man, come on. Why can't bitches in Gotham just fucking rob a bank? Batman is trying to rely on Robin to help him get through the maze faster, and when they pause at a crossroads, a fucking griffin comes out, and Robin's like, oh no, that's not a problem. That thing just blocks the way you came, but... apparently not anymore. So they're on the run from the griffin and go down this path labeled losers ahead, which made me chuckle like, wow, it's so fucking smarmy.
Losers ahead?
His little dot.
Losers ahead. I don't know what's worse, the traps or the puns.
Apparently now there is a second griffin, and they are about to make a toasted Bat-Robin sandwich. But Batman and Robin duck out of the way, and the griffins destroy each other.
I'll find Mockridge if I have to tear this place apart, Nigma.
I doubt it.
God, he's so fucking annoying.
I made sure the perils are quite lethal. You have 8 minutes, gentlemen. Then Mockridge becomes the only good corporate shark. A dead one.
Ugh, be still my fucking heart. They come up to a sign in Arabic, and thankfully he has his Google Lens app on his bat wrist so he can quickly translate it. Which way to the eating place? Okay. They pick a random direction, but oops, it's the wrong direction! Here comes the giant fist!
Of course, we went to the left. But in the Arab world, you always eat with your right hand.
The Arab world? Bruce, I'm not sure you should say it like that. It feels insensitive, but I'm not sure. Like, it could just be the 1990s being the 90s, but I think a more appropriate way to say it would be like, in Arabic culture, it is customary to eat with your right hand or something. The dynamic duo narrowly avoids the hand of fate, and they wind up at a dead end with some keys labeled
A, C, and D.
Don't look at me.
Which clearly stands for a riddle, me, dis. Batman wants the D, so he tries the D and it makes things happen.
Look out!
Robin's like, no wait, don't try the A either, we gotta try the C.
Try all of column B.
And it turns out it's a musical puzzle.
The key of D has 2 sharps. The key of A has 3.
But the key of C has no sharps.
It's actually super clever, but also like, damn, wow, extremely specific. Like, thank goodness Robin just happened to have this knowledge in his brain, because I feel like this is not just common knowledge. Like, I don't know. I guess that's just a classic Eddie moment though. The Griffin is back and goes, "Blah!" and Batman quickly grabs a sharp piece of whatever before ducking out. They come to this fork in the road, which harkens back to, what is the shortest distance between a point in Nome, Alaska and a point in Miami, Florida? Well, a straight line, what else? Robin's like, yeah, obviously this one, and Riddler chimes in to let Batman know.
1 minute, Batman.
Stay here.
But that's the wrong door.
I know.
But the hand!
That's what I want.
And Batman purposefully goes through the wrong door to summon the giant fist, using it to his advantage by jumping on and zooming away on it. Batman turns towards the hand and from hell's heart he stabs at thee, and just casually rewires all the shit in there. Robin tries to follow and gets taunted by Riddler.
Batman, where are you?
Forget it, kid. I handed him his walking papers.
Robin hitches a ride and Batman explains that he just real quick once.
How?
I linked it to my palm-top computer.
That is grand-scale cheating, Batman. You're not allowed to tamper with the hand of fate.
Aw yeah, classic Riddler moment. The instant Batman makes a smart move, he's like, where? You cheated, Batman, where? Batman's like, I don't believe in fate. And Riddler's like, well, you probably don't believe in Minotaurs either, you big fucking meanie head, but you still gotta answer the Minotaur's riddle, where?
I have billions of eyes, yet I live in darkness. I have millions of ears, yet only 4 lobes.
The brain! It's the brain!
I have no muscle, yet I rule 2 hemispheres.
The brain!
What am I?
That's simple. The human brain.
Oh yeah!
It has billions of optic and auditory nerves, 4 lobes and 2 hemispheres, and it's the only thing Edward Nigma respects.
A lucky guess, that's all. But it won't save you, Batman. Destroy them!
Okay, now who's cheating, huh? Huh, Eddie? Huh? Oh wow, you solved my riddle and did my stupid maze and answered all my gay little questions. Well, I'm gonna kill you anyway. So the Minotaur goes apeshit and starts chasing them, sort of swinging, and they're backed into a corner, but Batman uses summon giant fist and gets real cheeky.
I solved your riddle, Nigma. Now here's one for you. How do you take out a Minotaur with a single blow? Like this. And there comes a giant fist!
The Minotaur gives one final attempt and falls to pieces, rendering it defeated by Batman's big bat brain. Batman's like, you're through, Nigma, but Eddie pipes up like, tee sorry, I was never even there. I'm actually on my way out of Gotham now, bye.
Sorry, boys, but you'll never find me. I'm not even in the amusement park, and by the time you get out of the maze, I'll be out of the city.
Which I think is honestly such a fucking hilarious ending. Like, oh, even when he's defeated, he's still 5 steps ahead. He's so fucking annoying. So yay, Mockridge is saved. What an amazing happy ending. The CEO lived. We end with Wayne Enterprises successfully buying out Competitron, and I guess it's a good thing because it's going to create new jobs for Gotham City, so Bruce is pretty okie dokie with it.
But that creep Mockridge got to pocket a cool 10 mil from the buyout. What a burn.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of blows. Like, great, yeah, the rich get richer.
But we've been searching for the Riddler for months. And he's still out there.
Yeah, he's still out there. Doing diabolical things, like hiding question mark-shaped trophies all over Arkham Asylum and making me find them. Oh, Eddie, you need to get good, buddy.
So the great detective has solved a mere 10% of my challenge.
What?
Are you ready to give up yet?
10% already? Skill issue for sure.
But we've been searching for the Riddler for months. And he's still out there.
This is so cathartic. Holy shit. Ugh.
Mockridge may have his money, but he won't be sleeping well.
Almost like times never changed and we've always needed CEOs to be afraid.
How much is a good night's sleep worth? Now there's a riddle for you.
It's wild how timeless some of these episodes are. It's also a little sad, but I cannot express how absolutely downright hedonistic it feels to see Mr. Moneybags here so fucking terrified at night. He's unable to sleep knowing he's in danger solely because he was a big selfish piece of shit that fucked over one guy 2 years ago. It's been a little crazy to see some of today's issues represented in a cartoon from the 1990s and feeling like they're still hitting so close to home, which is both like interesting and also extremely depressing, but if I think about it for too long, I might just go insane and then I will have to be sent to Arkham Asylum. This episode was a great introduction to the Riddler. I think it's a great show of how calculating, intelligent, and petty Edward Nigma as a person really is. I really enjoy assigning cluster B personality disorders to my favorite characters because I have borderline. In fact, in Hopeverse, Jervis has borderline personality disorder, and I write his backstory accordingly. But Eddie almost did it entirely for me, showing definite signs of narcissistic personality disorder that just unfortunately never got treated because Gotham's attitude towards mental health is... well, so for me, it's so therapeutic to see a personality disordered king just get fucking vengeance on someone who really fucked him over. And it's made all the better by that person being a rich dipshit loser without an ounce of creativity, compassion, or care for anyone but himself. Hashtag Edward Nigma did nothing wrong, to be honest. So yeah, this episode was worth the 40 episode wait because wow did it dazzle me. Eddie's my petty puzzle prince and I adore him, and this episode ruled. Now that I've completed his review, all that's left is my Johnny boy. My sweet night terror, my horrifying ghoul, my sleep paralysis demon, and precious king of fright. So I'll have to figure out what episode to review for him, and I'll probably get it done, sometime in the next 2 million years. With that, I'm out. Remember to hold your fictional spouse's hand and let them know you love them because they love you too. Bye-bye!